I guess the weird part is this. It's kind of like, how do you actually find your way in the world as like a single woman? Maybe that's like the question of the modern age. I'm not sure if other people care about this. I for one totally care about this. And it is weird because when I meet new men, they're always like, "Oh, have you been married before? Or are you married or something?" And it's like, "No, sir. Like I'm not." Well, I mean, whatever. That's not the point. The point is like, I don't know. I just don't like. I like looking at attractive men, but I can do that on Instagram. I like having my apartment. I like going to watch the water. I like putting on a dress and feeling like I look great. I like existing in the world as a fashion girl. It just, to me, it gives me so much meaning just for me, because I used to be that person who's like, oh, I wish I had this community of people who supported my fashion the same way that I supported, and they thought that I was so great. And then I just realized, like, I personally was just surrounded by haters, and they just weren't supportive at all. It's like, I think some people who are not Habesha like hate Habesha girls, so there's that. And then I just realized it was kind of awful because then I had all these like younger Habesha girls who were like looking at me in these ways where I think they wanted to like know how to exist, and I was supposed to be a role model. And it's like sometimes you get placed into the position of being a role model even if you don't like have anything to say, like if you're not a role model, you're still there. And then it's awful because you always become like a part of someone else's story, and that shit sucks because you might be like, I'm not a part of your story, like I don't know what you're like, I'm not a part of your story, basically, which is why it's so much easier to just like not interact with other people, because then it's like it just doesn't matter what they're saying, right? Because they're gonna say things. Like if you live in a community, like people are just going to say things about you, even if you're not doing anything to them, they just will.